Hello there, it's your friend Phil, Project Management Training Coach. I thought I'd catch up with you and give you a little bit of inspiration to finish your PMP journey. I applaud you for starting it. Great job. You are maybe at the halfway mark or maybe a little bit beyond the halfway mark. Some folks have been on this journey for 1 month, some 2, some 3, some even more than that. But the message is the same, folks. You got to finish. You got to finish this PMP exam journey. And we need to do whatever we need to do to get it done, to get it finished. First of all, you need to finish the course. Okay, there's some quizzes and mock exams. There are 3 full-length 200-question mock exams, and there's also 150-question mock exam. I don't know if you've taken all of those. If you haven't, you should. There's also a set of quizzes. We call them the 2020 Vision quizzes, and these quizzes are a step up from those that you took in the main body of the course. In other words, they are more in line with what you could expect on the PMP exam. They're more challenging. See? So you need to take the 2020 quizzes if you haven't. The 2020 quizzes have been put together to form a mock exam. So if you do take the 2020 mock exam, it's all of those tiny little quizzes put together. So however you choose to do it, whether you choose to do the quizzes first, the mock exam after, or the mock exam first, and then the quizzes after to go deep, however you choose to do it is fine. But I don't want you to take the real PMP exam without exhausting the learning management system. It is so important that you exhaust all of the options on the LMS, every single one, all the quizzes, all the videos. A lot of folks don't watch all the videos, or they skip over the videos. Don't skip over the videos. Watch those videos. Take notes. It might seem very repetitive, but it needs to stick, and you need to hear it about 7 times before it finally registers. So please, don't skip the videos. Watch every one of the 49 videos. Schedule it on your calendar as something you need to do. It is so important. And then when you're done, like combing through all the content, taking all the quizzes, passing all the quizzes, highly recommend that you pass all of them, even though we're not telling you you have to pass every single mock exam you take. No, we're not saying that. But nonetheless, it is helpful. That's what I did as I was getting ready for the PMP exam. All of those quizzes, I took them again and again and again until I had passed them multiple times. I knew those questions in my sleep, you know, but it helped me. My options were limited, but it helped me. I didn't have as many options as you guys have, you know. So the options you have, make sure you exhaust those. Don't go buying other things that you don't need. You know, personally, I've seen people who get 5 above targets, 4 above targets. Those folks, a lot of those folks are the ones who just did the LMS, the PMBOK guide, the Project Management Essentials book. You know, you really don't need to go overboard, going back to Amazon and spending money on some additional study books. You don't have to. Because if you really focus on all that we've got, you know, the Praizion solution that you guys have invested money in, it's just priceless. I mean, you've got videos for so many things, and then I'm always adding content, you know, in addition to what you already have on the LMS. You know, you've got the Agile, you know, the breakdown of Agile, which Tiffany put together. You've got those videos. You've got so many videos, so much content, you know, and so many different quiz options. So I want to encourage you, exhaust what you have, but more importantly, finish the race, finish the journey. Don't leave it hanging. You put in too much time, too much effort. You put in resources, monetary resources. You know, if you were going to pay yourself for all the days you've been studying, that would be a pretty penny, wouldn't it? By the time you pay yourself for all of the days you've been studying for PMP. So I want to encourage you, finish the journey. Do it. There's no point in not finishing. Just put in the extra tiny little bit of effort. Tiny little bit of effort that's left. You've done the 80, why don't you do the 20? Just do it. Now, how do you do it? Calendars, folks. Schedules. You need to put this down on your calendar. If you do not put study time for PMP exam down on your calendar, the chances of you finishing are extremely remote. I'll just tell you plain and simple. If you don't schedule it in, you ain't gonna win. You need to schedule it in. You need to put aside time to prepare for battle. That's really what it is. You see, a lot of folks don't want to spend time sharpening the saw. You got to sharpen that saw for your PMP success. Sharpen that saw. Don't cut any corners. Sharpen the saw, and before you know it, you're going to be like the warrior who ended up dealing a blow to Medusa's head. Because think of it, the PMP exam is like a 10-headed beast, isn't it, in some respects? You've got 10 knowledge areas, 5 process groups. There's a lot to digest, folks. Think about it. It's not a small feat. That's why you need to prepare. Put in time, effort, energy, sharpen that saw, go for the big finish. You can do it. I know you can. That's why I'm taking time out to encourage you, to motivate you to, finish this thing once and for all right? I am on my way, headed to train a class with our friends in different firms, and some of our friends in the US Army will be there. You will be there, some of you. Some of you from LMI and Nokia and a number of other firms. You know who you are. Alright, well, I'll see you in the class. Those of you who are still on the journey, those of you who are about to come on the power review, the same thing applies. As soon as you get done with the power review, don't stop. Just keep that momentum up. Alright, let's do this thing once and for all. Let's kill it. Let's bring it. And let's move on to mentoring, training, and coaching other people so they can do it. That's what it's all about, okay? Thanks for taking time out to chill with me, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Those of you in the class, I'll speak to you as soon as I find a parking spot in this crowded lot. All right, take care. Bye for now.